guys, and welcome back to another video. And in this video I wanted to give an update of where I was at with the module construction on the Alvaville Railroad. I've been able to complete 2 corner modules and 2 straight modules. Kind of pan down there. You can see the corner module down there. The corner modules are actually pretty good size. It's you got 2 feet from where the 2 end plates join together here over to this edge right here, and that's both ways. So that might give you some idea as to the surface area that I have to model on. I tried to maximize as much surface area as I could. Obviously the end plates here are 2 feet. As you can see there, I've got my backdrop in place. The backdrop is removable. The backdrop is mounted. The backdrop is mounted with, if you look straight ahead there, the backdrop is mounted with 2 1/4-inch bolts with wing nuts and considerably good sized washers. It seems to hold the backdrop, perfectly for what I'm using it for. I did want the backdrop removable, so if I decide to show the railroad or to interface with other people's modules, I take the backdrop off so that the module can be viewed from both sides. Yeah, I was actually able to get out the SD38 and run it today. So in fact, let me just turn that on here. This side of the layout is actually going to be a small train yard, and I'll tell you more about that here in just a second. But for me, this is what it's all about right here. It's been quite a while since I've been able to get out here and run any kind of train. So yep, that's why I do this right here. So I can't wait to get started on laying the track, getting the sub roadbed in. So turn that off here. Oh, before I turn it off, by the way, I'm using the NCE power cab. This is my first DCC layout. I know DCC's been out for quite a while actually. It's nothing new. But I'm kind of the old school model railroader, so my layouts have been DC. I think that's obvious from my first couple of video series. So I'm looking forward to being able to consolidate on the wiring as far as any kind of block detection or anything like that. I know with DC you've got a wire for every scenario, so it takes a lot of wire and a lot of time. So but yeah, the layout's coming along just fine. I went and got some color swatches from Home Depot last night, and I think this is the color that I've picked. I don't think it's too light of a green. I don't think it's too dark. I think it's going to look just fine. So my wife's actually got a vinyl cutter, and she's we're going to be designing some logos for the Alvaville Railroad. It's like some white colored logos, and perhaps put a little logo on each module. So the modules are actually attached, kind of the same premise as the backdrop. So as you can see there, you can see the 2 bolts here. Those are 2 3/8-inch bolts, wing nuts on the other side with some good sized fender washers. On the layout design, all this on this side it's relatively flat, right? So you can see that it's going to be the train yard, small train yard. I have to look at my design again. I think I had a total of 5 storage tracks. The main line will be running pretty much through the middle of the storage tracks, and there will also be a passing siding there so that traffic can get out of the way. And then down down on this end corner down here that I'm pointing to on that corner module, there'll be a small engine repair facility. So I'm planning on having that in the layout. The backdrops will be, painted, and then I'll have, I'm gonna cut out go have prints made of buildings, and kind of cut out around the building and glue that to the backdrop and to give it some sense of depth. As far as the lighting's concerned on this, I think what I'm gonna do, I've been thinking about this, I think I'm gonna just put some track lighting running horizontally along the wall here, with perhaps some flexible light base LED lamps kind of hanging out over the layout. I think that might work out nicely for me. I don't know, I want to check on that and check more into that and see what that's going to look like for me. But on the other side of the room, which has not even been started yet, this side of the room over here is pretty much going to be the rural industrial part of the layout. It's where all my industries and everything are going to go. There will be a couple of industries on the on the yard side as well. I don't know if you caught any of my previous videos, but I can't remember which video it was, but I built a plate girder bridge, and I'm going to be incorporating that into the layout as well. So one of the modules will just kind of be devoted to, actually it'll be this module right here that connects to the corner module. I have a small river running through it with the plate girder bridges going across. So a lot of work to be done. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit exhausted of building modules, so I think I'm going to give that a break for about a month and just start focusing on getting some tracklets, sub road bed laid, track laid, wiring, getting the bus in. Speaking of wiring, I'm not quite sure how. I've got some connectors like this from previous layouts. They seem to work just fine. I may actually just go ahead and use those. I've seen modular clubs and some of the connectors they use, and they're great ideas and they look like they work great. I think it might possibly be a little bit of an overkill for what I'm trying to accomplish here. However, if you are in the Middle Tennessee area and you would like to get together and try to form a modular club, please contact me, leave a comment or send me an email, and I'll be glad to get with you, and we can maybe kind of hammer out, what we'd both like to see in a modular club. But yeah, guys, that's the layout. It's coming along just fine. So it's coming along slow, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I guess really the reason, again, that I wanted to go modular this time is just it gives me the flexibility to, either display my railroad or, be able to interface with other modules. So, guys, that's the update. It's probably going to be another, couple of weeks before I actually post another video, just simply because I've got a lot of wiring and a lot of track laying to do. So I'm going to try to get some of that done before I post another video. So happy holidays. I hope you had a great Christmas. I know I did. And I hope you have a safe New Year, and we will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.